Hey my dear friends, Josie here and welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you for tuning in. So in today's video I want to show you how you can use a pendulum to receive psychic guidance. You know, it's a simple technique, yes or no questions, and give you a lot of insights. You can ask about your career, you can ask about your life situations, you can ask about your relationship, and pendulums are quite accurate. You'll be amazed at, really the level of truth that comes through just the simple pendulum reading. Okay, so let's get right into it. So a pendulum really is the weight attached to a string. Okay, so it could be maybe a crystal like this one, or it could be even a rock if you attach this to the string also can be used as a pendulum. The thing is, there's nothing supernatural about pendulums. If you ever done muscle testing technique, you know that body responds to truth with strength and power. And if you provide your body with some false information, the body always responds with weakness. Now the same technique applies to pendulums. So the various movements, so back and forth, right and left, or left and right, and then also in the circular motion, in the counterclockwise motion. So all these various movements of the pendulum, but we're working with the body, right? Because again, your body will respond to truthful statement. So first, you need to establish, what is the answer yes for you. So the first thing you need to do, you need to provide this pendulum with a truthful statement. For example, now this is rose water. So that's the truth statement, right? So what I can do is just put that rose water in one hand and say rose water. And holding my hand really, really still, I'm observing the movement of this pendulum. Right? I'm not doing anything at all. I'm just allowing this pendulum to move in whatever fashion it wants. So rose water, rose water, rose water, rose water, rose water. All right, so you can see it moves into sort of back and forth motion. I don't know if you guys can really see it. So back and forth, back and forth. So that would be the truth statement for me. So every time I'll ask a question, the answer yes will show up as back and forth, back and forth. Okay, let's just pretend that this is ketchup, a bottle of ketchup. So say away, this is a bottle of ketchup, ketchup. So false statement, ketchup, ketchup. And you can see my pendulum is moving in right and left motion. So that would be the answer no for me. Just to be sure, I can test various other things, and if you keep on getting the answer yes to be back and forth, or in whatever motion it moves, so picking up that answer yes, you can ask now any question. So the truth will be reflected in the movement of the pendulum. So if you want to ask about your job, don't ask open-ended questions such as, how can I get this job? Because you will not going to get the accurate answer. So if you break it down to the shorter yes or no questions, you can get to the bottom of anything. So for example, if you have a job interview, you can say, is my resume good? Is my resume in a good condition? Okay, the answer is yes, because it's moving for me back and forth. Now that's the truth for me. I've just tested it, so I know the truthful statement is back and forth. So by moving it in sort of that fashion, I recognize the answer yes. So I can say, do I have to practice speaking out loud to get that job? And again, I'm moving at the pendulum. It's just watching, observing the movement. And it again shows me yes. I don't do anything. As you see, my hands is completely still. But I'm thinking, it's a specific question on my mind right now. If you're asking about relationship, don't ask questions. They have a lot of emotional charge to it, such as, does he love me? Of course you want someone to love you. So a lot of the time of these emotions actually block the accuracy of the reading. So ask more of a neutral type of questions, such as, am I on the right path with this relationship? okay, and observe where the pendant is going. So for me, for example, that's through yes, the answer yes. So by breaking this down, you can understand the problems, especially if you, what's bothering your partner. So just guessing various different answers and verifying them, specifically with the pendulum, you can get a lot of really interesting insights, and you can use it for anything, right? You can ask, is this food good for me? And maybe if you try it with a bag of chips and see what the response do you get. Or you can, you know, hold an apple, or you can hold any food that you maybe feel sensitive or allergic to, and use the pendulum to give you that feedback. Because again, we are working with body. Your body knows the truth. All right, you guys, here you go, the simple yes or no technique by using the pendulum. Hope this video was helpful. If you have questions or want to share your stories with pendulums, do put them in the comment section below. All right, sending you love. Be well. Speak to you in the next video. Bye.